Hi, this is Jim, and I'm going to go over some of the steps required to set up a new template in Blackboard Web Community Manager. First of all, here I am at my website. I've already signed in, and I'm going to go over to Site Manager. And over here in Site Manager, as I've explained before, on the left menu, we have four areas: Users and Groups, Configure, Content Moderation, and Sites and Channels. I'm going to come over here underneath Configure to Templates, and the template area is where you choose and license a template. In the area on the top of the screen right here, you'll see the templates that I have licensed, and they include dynamically branded and also smooth transition. And I've set both of these to active. These are the two that I'll be showcasing today. One thing that I want to point out here, and this is in kind of small font, there's information about the technical specs of each of these templates. Some of the important things that you might want to jot down when you are selecting a template is, first of all, the size of the photos in the photo gallery. So for dynamically branded, photos should be 572 by 381 pixels. So that's the ideal size, so they render correctly on the page. In contrast, going down a little bit, for the smooth transition template, the ideal dimensions of a photo in the photo gallery is 768 by 374. So a little bit wider for smooth transition compared to dynamically branded. So the key here before you can go forward is that the template that you would like to change to is underneath License Templates, and that you have set it as active. The next step is I'm going to change the default template, and I'm going to go over here underneath Sites and Channels, and I'm going to click on my site name, and my site name is James Lacey. If you're using a sandbox site, it will be BB Transitions. If it is in your site that came over for site review, it will be your account number, and that will start with the two-letter state abbreviation. So here we are in my site workspace for my site, and you're going to notice over here next to the name of the site is a little block called Settings. And so I'm going to click over on Settings. I'm going to choose Advanced. And then I'm going to click on Change right next to the thumbnail of the active template. So my active template right now is called Dynamically Branded. So I'm going to click on that. So what I'm going to do to change the template, and this is not really intuitive, is I'm going to come over here to the thumbnail for the current template, and you'll notice that just to the right of the thumbnail there's a little arrow. I'm going to go click on that arrow, and that's going to give me the ability to change my template. So right now I have dynamically branded. I'm going to come over here and click on My Way Smooth Transition. So I'm going to click on that. And that's going to load up with a preview of what the template will look like with smooth transition. Again, this is just the kind of the default look of the template. Making sure that's the one I really want. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click Publish and Exit. That's off the side of the screen here, so you're not going to see it. But when you do this yourself, you just reach over here toward the right-hand side and click on Publish and Exit. And then we're going to click Yes. And I'm going to come down here and click on Save. So what I've just done is I've changed my template. Now to check on this, and this is a good habit to get into, I'm going to come up here where it says View Workspace. It's kind of in faint type, so this is toward the upper left. Click on View Workspace, View Website, and this is going to give me a little preview of the website. And you see that's changed over to smooth transition. So I've kept the same photograph here, but you'll notice how things are laid out a little bit differently. Smooth transition is a little bit more compact. It doesn't have a background photo in front of the photo gallery. And it's also organized with two sidebars, one on the left and one on the right. So those are the key steps that you need to follow in choosing a new template. And whether you're working in your sandbox site or selecting a template for your final site, this is what you want to do to go forward. After you've selected a template, the next key thing to do is to go forward, set up your photo gallery, choose photos for your photo gallery, and also choose a logo. And the logo rather, and the logo will be done very much the way you set up a photo. So we're going to do photos next. After you set up your photo gallery, then you want to come along and set up your logo. And for example, the logo I have on this page is a little picture of a fox. So we'll be going through that in the third lesson. Thanks, everyone.